Add to stage. All right. I'm guessing y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me now? Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear me now. I didn't want to come on screen. Okay. Maybe I can do this. There we go. Now y'all can hear me. All right. So I said, good morning, everyone. I said I just wanted to give an update about this Hurricane Milton and these tornadoes that hit Florida. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. I wanted to point out that it's nothing to play with. As I show on the screen, the video, the thumbnail says, "I survived Florida tornadoes, breaking news." The title of the video is "Surviving Tornadoes of Hurricane Milton, Florida Survival." Now, I'm pointing out on the screen, this was a very dangerous event that happened, right? As you see, look at this. That's not me on the screen. But as you see, this car is literally in a tree. I mean, in the house. This car, look, is upside down in the house. That's a police officer. That's a brother, and his wife was on the other side, right? And this is literally one of the tornadoes. So they had about 30-something tornadoes that came with Hurricane Milton last night, where I'm at. West Florida, Central Florida, passed through to the east. Now, this hurricane, the Helen and that Milton, these are man-made events. This hurricane had about 30 tornadoes that came before it. That's insane. That's like virtually impossible, right? So it's going to get worse. Manufactured weather events. I ain't even going to say allegedly. All right. Now, I want to say that shout out to all my brothers and sisters that are here and in the part of Orlando and Kissimmee area. We all survived intact. All praises to the Most High. But this was a very catastrophic event. I'm going to show you right now. All right, let's get started. Let me go stop share. Oh, I'm on the screen. I don't want to be on the screen. All right, well, I don't want to be on the screen. So let me present, share screen, bang, share. All right, here we go. Let me make it full screen. This is what happened in Florida.
And check this out. This is video of a home security camera of another possible tornado. Let's listen for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is also in the Fort Myers area of Southwest Florida. The homeowner says that he evacuated the area, but he was still checking his camera and saw this footage. And that's what a lot of you are doing. You left, thank goodness, to get to safety.
And you can see it right there.
Look at that. And just hearing it, too.
Yes. And there have been some crazy pictures of, yes, real deal Midwestern looking tornadoes out in Fort Myers. Yeah. We've seen some clear ones on Twitter as well. It's a new video showing some damage from that possible tornado in Fort Myers area. We're seeing lampposts, debris blocking the road. This is just a few miles from the Cape Coral Bridge, but this is one of the big worries for once this storm is over. How are you going to traverse these roads? Yeah. Hopefully you're not going to. You can see off to the left side, I mean, hunks of roof. Look at that house right there. The roof is gone for a part of it. And like you can board up your windows, but you can't do anything about that roof when it goes flying off.
Yeah, and your heart just goes out to these people because they're just doing the best they can. And I honestly was surprised by the number of warnings we saw today ahead of this storm making landfall.
150 miles outside of that center.
Yeah.
I thought we would start seeing this later on after it got closer to where it's supposed to make landfall. But this is daylight, and it's great that it's daylight because we can see exactly what's going on, but it's still just heartbreaking to know that these people are going to have to clean up, and they're still facing more things to come.
I want to show you this one. This is Clewiston.
gosh.
This might be the most impressive one.
That doesn't even look
Jonathan is is going crazy over here next to me. Near Clewiston, this is Hendry County, about 60 miles east of Fort Myers, spotted crossing over State Road 80 down there. Jonathan, what is it about? This isn't the type of thing we see in Florida.
No, I mean, that's a straight up Oklahoma supercell thunderstorm right there. The tornado's clearly on the ground. The wall cloud, that's that kind of lighter gray that's just ahead of it. It's rotating around. And I mean, that is your plains, deep south tornado. I mean, it's
I
wild.
honestly can't remember the last time when we were looking at a signature on the radar and saying we could see the rear and the front flame trap. I mean,
And wasn't it also picking up a debris field?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we don't normally get that, by the way, with tornadoes like
Usually
this.
we get the little ropey ones. This is a little more like, this is Broward County. It's seeing its share of tornado warnings today. Some drone footage shows what appears to be a tornado, or maybe you'd call it a water spout.
Yeah,
fortunately, it's not on land there. This is near Pembroke Pines. We're going to show you from all over the place. This one is from Tim Barton. All right, take a look at these conditions showing some really intense winds and rain. This is on 192
It's
between
raining sideways.
Deer Park and Holopaw just before 4. They had a very interesting tornado warning in this area at the time, but you can see we have measured, our meteorologists have talked about winds reaching into the mid 60s, even the 70s at times, even with the eye of this storm hundreds of miles away from us right now. Let's take a look at some video sent to us from a viewer in Okeechobee. Now look at that nasty funnel cloud forming right out the driver's side door. We do know a tornado was confirmed in Okeechobee. One thing you'll notice from this video, and this has been the bright spot from a lot of this news, is a lot of this is very rural farmland. We haven't seen many of these tornadoes that have touched down encroach on big cities just yet, but that is the big worry with this storm.
The thing that they've been saying all day today, Matt, look at the size of that tornado.
Yeah.
That's not what you normally see here in Central Florida or in Florida in general. They're saying that this is that sort of tornado. You've lived in places where in the Midwest, this is what you see, the size and the scope of that. And while on the air, our CBS affiliate Wink TV down in Southwest Florida caught a possible tornado. This is what we call rain wrapped, folks. And that is why it is so scary and why we tell you to not be outside during conditions like this. This is their tower cam looking at the Matlacha Bridge. This is in Lee County. You can barely see it, but they feel pretty confident they caught a tornado during their live coverage.
This is Clark Road and Lockwood Ridge Road, where not one, but 2 of these horizontal beams, you'll see the one that we've got lit closest to us, and then beyond is the second one, 2 horizontal traffic light beams, steel, I'm assuming, brought down by the winds in this storm. And yes, we've been speaking with this gentleman, Cesar Baldwin, who was coming down the sidewalk as we were about to come to you. I was just going to kind of recap some of what Genevieve said, and there's a lot there as well. But Cesar, I wanted to ask you how you did through the night. I know you live just this way, right?
It was, I mean, I'm not scared. I've been in disasters. I live in Mexico City in the earthquake in 1985. And I know what to do in emergencies. This is remain calm, don't get alarmed, don't get panic. So it was like just watch it go. I just
Watch it go.
We were at home. We were like hanging out with because then some explosion happened there in a pole,
A transformer,
and the power came back, and it was weird because the thing popped and it popped in front of my eyes, and sparks everywhere. It was like a pack explosion with some type of orange sparks, and the power came back for a few minutes. I had time to cook something in the stove, etc., etc. And then it went down again.
And then it was gone again. We know 80 to 90% of Sarasota County residents right now are in the dark. As we look at Clark Road right here, you're on foot, you're just kind of checking it out. But a lot of people are out driving, which is the thing that emergency officials are asking everyone not to do right now. What do you make of all the folks coming through? Maybe they're on their phone trying to take video and get a viral hit online. What do you think of that?
I think it's stupid.
I'm actually with the
Now, everyone that's out there that might be hearing it, be very careful driving if you're in the Florida area, because debris and flooding and everything. And be very careful. And all those who made it, be very thankful, because a lot of people a lot of suffering is going on. Yes, thank you, Renice. Thank you to my brother, Knowledge Born, over there on Facebook, and to all my brothers. Thank you to all the people in the ministry, my family, everybody who prayed and that we'll be okay. And I'm thankful that I'm okay. All right, let's continue.
homeowner here, Gary. Gary, can you talk a little bit about what happened? You said you were watching the news, you were looking at the tornado warnings, and then boom.
Yeah, we were. We had the TV on. We were obviously monitoring the weather. We could see the tornado warnings. The telly started to flicker. We were losing pictures. So we just walked to the next room, which is the kitchen, looked out the back, and then it just all hell let loose. And as I turned away, my wife said she saw the tornado like literally come down the canal at the back of the house. And then we heard a huge bang and the power went off. And by the time the dust settled, we looked out and it looked like the big portion of this roof from another building had been dumped out of the tornado and landed on top of our house and knocked the hole in the roof and took the sidewall out.
So like you were talking about, there was a Wells Fargo bank not too far from here. Their roof blew off and they actually think that, so that's part of your roof. And then if you look this way, you can kind of see what they think is part of the Wells Fargo roof. So what do you think we're looking at here?
I think in this area here is where the section of the roof came over, hit our roof, also hit the neighbor's roof, and then broke up because there's a piece here, there's another piece out by that palm tree, and a part of that roof is embedded into the palm tree. There's a third section on the other side of that vehicle. We think the whole roof section came here and broke up when it hit the houses and then shot forward towards the street, damaging the cars out there.
Now, I have to ask you, you were about to walk outside when this happened. Your wife stopped you. You got to thank her for that, I'm sure. Can you talk about what happened there?
Yeah, the pool pump was running. So I said I would come out and turn the pool pump off, which is behind the screen. And she said, no, don't go yet. And it wasn't 20, 30 seconds later where the wind just went crazy. The tornado came in and all this happened. And I would have been stood right here turning the pool pump off when it happened. So I got a lot to thank her for, more than normal.
Yes, you did. And you said, of course, this is unfortunate. You guys had just finished construction about 2 weeks ago when this happened, but you're thankful you guys are okay, right?
Exactly, yeah. We moved in 2 years ago. We've been working on the house since then. We finished it just over a week and a half ago, and then this happened. But this can be fixed. We're all okay, so that's the main thing.
Yes, he's okay. That's the main thing. So, as you see, look at the storm. The storm was really bad. These hurricanes, these tornadoes. Look at this tornado. It's a tornado, a big funnel cloud. It was a big funnel cloud like it was in the Midwest. This right here, this tornado, the way this is, doesn't happen in Florida. Florida don't get tornadoes. We don't get tornadoes. We get hurricanes, hurricane season. It really doesn't hit where I'm at too much, but we don't get tornadoes. This shot off 30 plus tornadoes before the hurricane. Weather warfare. They're shooting weather warfare, and it's going to be a lot more. So everyone where you at, prepare for weather like this to be coming to areas that it ain't supposed to hit. Right? Like New York City, like Texas, tornadoes, ice storms, weather warfare. Look at this. Look at these tornadoes, funnel clouds. Look at that. You see the size of this tornado? That's like the Midwest. Like we in Kansas or something. This don't exist. 30 plus tornadoes. We have to prepare. Everyone where you at, prepare for a freak of nature weather. They say, I'll probably do a video on it, but they say Bill Gates is behind the weather warfare. That's allegedly. I got a video clip where he's behind this weather warfare. I might do a video on it. Just prepare. When the winds were really bad, I have solar panels on my house on the roof, right? And the worst part of the first part of the storm, when the hurricane hit, it must have loosened up one of the solar panels on the roof, because it was banging. I mean, something banged so hard it sounded like, I don't know, like a car hit the side of the house. So I was in the studio and I got up because I was trying to work on ministry until the lights cut off. If the lights cut off, we lose electricity. So I got up and I went into, y'all can hear me, right? Oh, let me see. Hopefully, yeah, y'all must could hear me. Nobody said nothing. I got up and I went into the, to see in the living room. I'm like, what hit the house? And then it was like, boom, boom. I'm like, so it was coming from the back. So there's like a sunroom, a glass sunroom at the back of this house. It's all glass. And I didn't get a chance to board nothing up. So I was praying that the Most High cover me, because a lot of the houses were really boarded up, my neighbors and stuff, and I didn't get a chance. Now, next time any weather happens, I will be more prepared. But I was definitely being prayed up with the Most High that he would stay me this time, and next time I'll make sure I have some wood boards to cover the windows, right? So it was by the sunroom thing where this big boom noise was happening. So I'm like, what? I'm like, it sounded like a car hitting the side of the house. So then I opened up the sunroom and I can hear it was on the roof. And it was just like, boom, boom, boom. I mean, banging so loud. It was like, and I was like, and the wind is blowing like this, right? The wind is blowing like this. And then the banging on the roof, it was so loud that I can tell it was going to break through the roof. Like, and so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my goodness, if it keeps going, whatever's banging on this roof, and then I said, it gotta be one of the solar panels. It probably snatched like the screws out of the solar panel and probably had one end of it lifting up and slamming into the roof of the house, right? At the back of the house. So I'm like, yo, if this keeps doing it, right? Because it was doing it. It did it like 10, 15 times back to back to back. I mean, it was so violent. Boom. It was like shaking the house. So I'm like, that part had me a little worried, because I'm like, if it breaks through the roof, it's over. I'm like, if it knocks and just go through the roof, it's in the sunroom and it's glass. It's just going to break all of that. And then the wind is going to all come in the house. that it was like 80 miles per hour wind, something like that, 70, 80 miles per hour wind, somewhere around there. And I'm like, if all that wind is coming in this house, and I'm like, and then the flood is going to come in the house. And I'm like, and there's nothing I can do. I'm like, I'm just the only thing I can do is pray to the Most High, pray to Yah, and like, Abba Yah, if you could please cover me, if it's in your will, but so I'm gonna tell the landlord, to tell the owner of the house, because I rent this house, that one of the solar panels must have came loose. And Yeah, it was really bad, guys. It was banging, and I was like, if this thing break through this roof of this house, it's on, right? So now I want to give a warning to all of y'all. No matter where you at, we don't get tornadoes in Florida, but look at the tornado. Look at this tornado that y'all see on the screen, right? They had 30 of them before the hurricane. Remember, they froze. Look at this, another tornado. They froze Texas. They froze New York. Remember the ice storms and stuff? There you go. That's the one I wanted to show you. Look at that. Look at that tornado, right? So no matter where you at, prepare for the worst. Bill Snakes is up to this. I'm gonna do the video on it. So everyone, may the Most High cover and bless you all. Prepare, guys. Prepare. Shout out to my sister Arlene. Hopefully you all right too, Arlene. Cause she in Florida too. Everybody in Florida. I hope you guys are all right. Anybody in the ministry that's in Florida, if you're not okay, just text or email me so we can help you out in a minute. Shout out to Run Rock. Shout out to everybody. I was just doing a quick update because I haven't been asleep yet, so I put this together, and once it passed over. So at first, after about 20, 30 times that I guess it's the solar panel was hitting the roof, then it stopped. And then, because nothing I can do, so I just sat there, stopped, and then all of a sudden, everything stopped. It got quiet. Everything got quiet. And it like stopped. The rain stopped. And then the Yakartas was like, oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. That wasn't as bad as we thought. And I'm like, it ain't over. I'm like, that's the eye. That means we in the eye of the storm. So when the eye of the hurricane passes over, everything goes silent. Like it rain stops, the wind stops, and it gets calm, right? If it's in the daytime and you got a hurricane, the sun will come out, right? Like never happened. But that just means that the other half is coming. And they say the second half is more than likely a lot of times worse than the first half. So they thought it was over. I'm like, it ain't over. I'm like, the second half is coming. The eye, that was the eye, is we're in the eye of it now. And then the second half came, and oh boy, that was bad too, because I was worried about my neighbor's fence. So my neighbor got a white fence, and he had palm trees against the fence, and that fence, it was blowing pieces apart of it. And I didn't have no boards on my window, and I was nervous that a piece can just fly and bust through my bedroom window, bro, or bust through the sunroom. And now I'm so glad the Most High covered me. That's why I said next time I'll have some boards up, And his fence, so I was looking, and his fence was blown. I mean, this thing was like, it was going to blow the whole fence up. Boy, wind is no joke. And it got down to a category 1 by the time it reached Orlando, right? Where I'm at. So it was like 70, 80 degree mile per hour winds. If it was 2 or 3 and 120, that fence, the whole fence would have came off, smashed through my whole sunroom. And I'm like, okay, they not playing with this weather warfare. So I just wanted to shout out, I see what you're up to. I just wanted to make a quick video before I go to rest so that, my family members, the ministry, and everybody in New York, everybody who love me, know that we are safe. Me and the sisters, your katas, we're safe. Praise the Most High. We didn't lose electricity. I'll be able to go live on the Shabbat study. I'm going to prepare for that. I'm going to try to do the investment group tonight. But I got to get some rest. I haven't been to sleep yet. So I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that I'm okay. Me and the Yakatas are okay. And all praise to the Most High. And like I said, anybody in the ministry that live in Florida, if you're not okay, then let me know so the ministry can help you out and assist you. May the Most High cover all of you guys worldwide. May you May you rest in his bosom. May you have a beautiful day. And just remember, prepare, guys. They doing manufactured weather warfare. All right? It's all manufactured, right? So it's going to be coming to places near you guys, right? It's not over yet. All right. All right. From Uncle Yahshua to all of you, thank you for joining me early in the morning. You know, this was an impromptu video. All right. I love you all. All right. I see y'all on the Shabbat Yacht study, and most of y'all see y'all most high willing tonight on the investment group. But on the seventh day study, we're going to have a strong lesson tonight. All right. I love you all. May y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me, guys. And thank you for your prayers. All right. All right. We out.
He adds secures and hooks us tight. A gift from Yah, eternal life. He sent his son a sacrifice to show how much he loves us. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, oh, you are loved. You are loved by Yahuwah.
Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Bible study every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We having a Zoom Bible study. I'm gonna email me for the link.
I'm a lion of the tribe of Judah. Say it again. You are the precious chosen people of the Most High.
We hope you have a good time watching our videos, and we will see you in the next video.
And we'll see you in the next video. So like and subscribe.
Our channel.
Yeah.
We are the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.
He adds